This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Fiesta Bowl. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish against the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
Alabama's head coach told me before the game, even though his whiteout is coming off that big Heisman Trophy win, he has been in the facility getting extra reps in with his QB. He missed a couple of days of practices trying to go to New York, all the things that entails, but he has put in the time to make sure he is primed and ready for this game despite that Heisman win. We'll see if he's able to get out to a quick start and if he has that same chemistry with his QB that helped him win college football's biggest prize. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside. And the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
Look out, he's breaking free. He's break, and he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. At the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
Returner looking to make a play here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. Here comes a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Now it's second down here. Scanning the field. It's Russell. The pressure's on. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Not the way you want to start a series. Backed up by the holding call. It's going to be 2nd and long. Looking for a man. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42. Well, no surprise on 3rd down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On 3rd down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on 3rd down.
He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. He's got space. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Dropping back. It's Russell. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The ball is picked off. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
You cannot make that throw right there. They're going to have to take a serious look at this quarterback and make sure that he's the guy that you want on the field moving forward, because that's a mistake that you just cannot make.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Graham. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
This just feels like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. They get the explosive play on the previous snap, and the defense is able to get right back in and get to the quarterback and create the sack. Really good job by them. But I will say, you've got to maintain and sustain the momentum as an offense. They need to get right back on the horse and try to create some positivity.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. Caught in the backfield. It's Porter. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. needs a completion here on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? He's in the clear. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Mobley. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And the back now goes in motion. He'll hand it off. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. Offense trying to convert again on 4th down. They'll go for it. Looking downfield, it's Carr. A 4th down completion to the running back. He makes the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. The running back here in a direct snap. No, they stop him short of the goal line. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Touchdown, Irish, as they put 6 more on the board.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Russell. It's a quick grab. Oh, look out, he's got open space. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch is made down the middle.
A lot of hype and expectation for Keelan Russell, and you can see why. He's a tremendous player and certainly gives this offense a lot more life than they had prior.
That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Pretty aggressive play call and decision by the quarterback there. Rather than try to just create a short yardage 4th down situation, they try to get all of this and go to the end zone. Now the decision is going to be on the head coach. Does he try to take this field goal opportunity or keep his offense on the field?
That one straight down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
The Fighting Irish will call their 1st timeout. They have 2 more to work with here in the 1st half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the return man steps out of the 28. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down and more. He's still running. Oh, he's got open space. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. First and 10 play coming up. They'll hand it off. Got an opening here. Breaks into the clear. They'll head out of bounds after another big gain. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. Corral him at the 1. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
And the point after is good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him out across the 20. They'll have to hurry now, second down with the clock ticking.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first. Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. To the air, it's Russell. Caught quickly. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Looking for a gap. It's Mobley. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And the Tide will now spend their first time out here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Here's the second down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And there's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Alabama will spend its second timeout here. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Rotates the tight end. It's complete. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they...
It's caught. He's breaking free. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. And now Notre Dame will spend their second timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Second and inches, offense maybe looking to throw the ball here. They got 3 receivers bunched out left. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Second down, looking to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Could take it all the way. At the 30 now. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. First play of the second half is a handoff. Well, now he's got space ahead. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
Looking to throw. It's Russell. With the catch, it's Rodgers. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
This is assignment football at its best. This defense has done a nice job. When I prepared for this team, this defense is...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Over the middle, it's Rodgers. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
This is such a good job by the wide receiver. Watch as he understands how many yards he needs to get the first down, and he's able to turn, give his quarterback a target, and the quarterback finds him on time to move the chains.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Tackle after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
It's just a bad mistake, Chris. To start the second half, you want to put together a drive, go down and get points. The coaches talk about the middle 8, last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half as a period that they have to win. This is a huge setback for them.
They'll run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To the air. It's Carr. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. offense coming back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Russell. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Here comes the pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw, testing the middle. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. So the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on, and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Sees an opening. Got the 1st down and still motoring. Breaks. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Quarterback looking to scramble.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looks to the left for a quick throw. On the jump ball, falls incomplete. Good battle that time.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense will keep going here after that special teams penalty. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Hit as he released it, and it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to flush the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field, and it allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball. It leads to the incompletion.
Quick throw over the middle. The sure hands. It's Rodgers. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Finds his receiver, that's enough for the first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the move now. He's got some space, look out. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
You love to see this as an offensive play caller. Now you're creating second and short. Beautiful scramble by the quarterback. He gets himself up the field. Not quite a first down, but now it's time to take a shot. This is where you go heavy play action and put that ball down the field. Second and short is the perfect time for this play.
Back to throw. It's Russell. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And that play could end the season for this offense. For the defense, what an enormous play, Joe. So close now to moving on.
This group was confident all week that they were going to make the plays necessary to go out and win this game, and they've been able to do that on the defensive side. And I got to tell you, what a crushing moment for this offense. All of that work.
And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. At the 30. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Irish. And the route is on. This offense continues to execute. They don't care about the seeding. They don't care about the odds makers. This is a confident group when they're showing it.
And, Chris, we are seeing firsthand why most coaches would rather play in the first round than have this extended layoff that is so difficult to get your team ready to go after that long break. Meanwhile, this group, they established momentum round one, and they've maintained it here in round two.
Point after, not great through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? And here's the handoff. Break. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's in. Here he goes. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense continues to pour it on. Where are the skeptics now that said this group didn't have a chance? They're closing in on another playoff victory, and they'll be on to the semifinals.
And, Chris, it's wild. In this quarterfinal round, we continue to see the higher seed struggle. That layoff, it's becoming so prominent and such a talking point in these playoff discussions. And here again, the lower seed executing to a higher degree. This touchdown right here, great example of that. This group has played so well, so hard, and they'll be moving on in this playoff.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. To throw, it's Russell. And it's going to be incomplete after a great battle for the football that time.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Quick throw to his receiver. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and
play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Dropping back. It's Russell. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's fourth down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the conversion. That is really good execution and maybe something that they can build a little momentum off here in this ball game.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. And it falls incomplete. There was a great battle in the air on that 50-50 ball.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
He's running out of time here. Tried to loft it in there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. And that's a third straight misfire.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's fourth down. Got to convert.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Here's another interception, but we're losing track. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Open field ahead. Break. Here he goes. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. That's just another big run by this back. The offensive line, Joe, doing a great job and perhaps killing the will of this defense right now.
Chris, that's exactly right. They're doing whatever they want to do. This offense is in full rhythm. They're being physical at the line of scrimmage. They're doing a great job at quarterback, making good decisions. They can do whatever they want. And right now, they're building up a huge lead.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. The Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. And they spend a timeout now after gaining the first down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Grinding away on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
What a feeling it must be. You get into this playoff scenario and you play this well, in particular on the offensive side. Build a big lead, and now you're starting to look ahead, Chris. This next round of the playoffs, the matchups that could potentially happen. Tell you what, I'm excited for this group.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Carr. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. That's the play that secures a really hard-fought playoff win and keeps their championship hopes alive.
Well, all week they told us survive and advance. It was about making the one more play than the opponent to move on. That's exactly what happens here. Move the chains, ice the game.